I'm a historian of slavery and the slave trade. Basically, I study a phase of the Atlantic slave trade after the infamous Atlantic crossing, after the Middle Passage. I'm a collaborator on an international research project called the Intra-American Slave Trade Database that tries to document all of the voyages that carried enslaved people from one place to another in the Americas. And having students work on it helps me see the project with fresh eyes. They bring new perspective, they ask interesting new questions that make me stop and rethink some of the assumptions behind the work. Getting involved with some faculty in their research is a great way to sort of build some community, get to know people here, but also feel connected to what's going on beyond just your classes.
Hi, my name is Gavin Williams. I'm a history major here at UCSC. I am part of the concentration of Europe and the Mediterranean world.
Hi, my name is Chloe Seifert. I'm a fourth-year history major and Havok minor. A project that I'm working on right now is involved with DIARNA, digital heritage mapping nonprofit organization focused on digitally preserving Jewish heritage sites in North Africa and the Middle East.
So the hands-on for the research has to do a lot with going through and finding those primary source documents. So a lot of digital archive work, working with primary sources, but you're really trying to find bits of information that are really going to help your argument that you're building.
Memories and histories actually live in space. You can feel them in a place. You can understand them. They will talk to you. And one of the things I love about the open-air classrooms of Santa Cruz is the ways in which they understand that. And they ask us to listen a little more closely to everything that is around us. One of the things I like most about working with my students at UCSC is their incredible energy, how alive they are to their own learning. I see this in lecture when they ask questions. I see it when they email me after class to ask another question or add some new material, when they come to office hours with a question or a story or a passion that they want to share with me. It makes me feel that when I'm teaching, I'm having a conversation, that I'm learning things I know very well all over again, simply by seeing them through the eyes of my students.
I study the history of post-war Okinawa. We use a set of photographs that were taken by an American serviceman in 1953 at the end of the Korean War in Okinawa to explore the history of post-war Okinawa, particularly through oral histories. Okinawans want to talk to the students who come with me, and with the presence of the students, all kinds of doors open, all kinds of opportunities come to us.
I started working with Professor Christie. I actually came to UCSC as an undergrad to work with him because I had heard that the then Gale Project, now OMI, existed. As an Okinawan American, I had never seen our history talked about in textbooks or in schools, so this seemed like an opportunity to dive deeper into my roots.
Linguistics is the study of why human language is the way it is. My research has investigated a Zapotec language spoken originally in Oaxaca, Mexico. Today, this and other indigenous languages of Oaxaca are spoken in diaspora communities around the Monterey Bay area.
Hi, my name is Delaney Gomez-Jackson. I'm a BA/MA student here in the Linguistics Department at UCSC. I'm involved in the Zapotec Language Project, which seeks to document the indigenous Sierra Norte language varieties spoken in Oaxaca, Mexico. I think the best part about this work is being able to build sort of an interpersonal connection with native speakers of a language, especially of a language that is not very well documented.
I ding-dong ditched your office hours and got nervous and had to come back a week later, but as soon as I walked in, you asked if I wanted to work on OMI.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Your professors actually want to see you succeed. It goes a long way.
Thank you for coming back.
I came in thinking that I was going to mainly do an educational track to become a teacher, and I'm leaving actually wanting to do more research. And how I came about that was really just asking the questions I wanted to know more about to my professors, even if I didn't really think they had to do with the class. But if I felt they had the knowledge, I just asked those questions to them, and then eventually I started wanting to find those answers myself.
Don't be afraid to talk to your professors or teachers about the work that you're doing to gain constructive criticism on it.
And I feel like especially being a first-generation student, I really was looking for that confidence and didn't feel exactly comfortable here. So I would say to not doubt yourself and that everyone has to start somewhere, and it's just a very supportive atmosphere to grow academically and to gain just more confidence.
So when people think about research at the university, I think they're mostly thinking about labs in the sciences, maybe down on the coast and whatnot. The world is our laboratory, Okinawa is our laboratory, and undergraduate students can do meaningful research in the humanities. It's not just something for the sciences.